you've been with me for rec sessions 1, 2, and 3, welcome to rec session 4 of Master Survive, written by Tony Otep and Jody Sparks. Now, if you want to find the videos for rec sessions 1, 2, and 3, you can go to YouTube and Jody Sparks. Okay, so this session we're talking about how emotions are created. Emotions usually follow a predictable sequence. 1 is the trigger. Something happens, a sound, a memory, a facial expression, a painful thought, a physical sensation. Then 2, your body responds. Your nervous system immediately reacts. Your muscles tighten, your breathing changes, your stomach knots, and your heart races. All of this is happening at one time, so it creates turmoil in your body. Then the brain is searching for meaning. Your brain compares this experience to memories, beliefs, expectations, and previous experiences. And it asks, what does this mean? What am I going through right now? Then the feeling forms. The interpretation becomes your conscious feeling. This feeling will now influence your behavior. So let's talk about a brief history of emotions. The modern psychological use of the word emotion is largely credited to the Scottish philosopher Thomas Brown. He introduced the term in the early 19th century as a broad category of mental experiences that had previously been described as passions, affections, or sentiments. The word itself comes from the French émotion, meaning to stir up, which traces back to the old French word émouvoir. So originally, the word referred to physical movement, public unrest, or disturbance. Only later did it evolve to describe the inner movements of the human mind. Can you train your feelings? It's a good question, because yes, you can. You cannot always control what emotions appear, because as we talked about in rec session 1, they aren't your fault. But you can train how you respond to them. Over time, that changes how intensely you experience them. And I know this to be true because I've had times when I've been like so irate. But now I realized by writing this book with Tony Otep and going through it and teaching it with you guys that, I can train my feelings. And I knew that before. But just trying to figure out how to do that was a whole nother level. And I'm not going to say that I have it 100%, but I can say that each day I'm moving towards it in a positive manner, right? So one of the ways to do that is labeling what you feel. Putting accurate words to your feelings activates areas of the brain responsible for reasoning and emotional regulation. Instead of saying I'm stressed, try I'm frustrated right now. So you can just start to let yourself know what you're feeling instead of just wilding out without understanding what is going on within you. Okay? So specific language creates clarity. We're walking straight into practicing mindfulness. So the way you can start to do that is observing your emotions without immediately reacting. Okay? What am I feeling right now? Notice them, name them, allow them to pass. Understand that not every emotion deserves immediate reaction. Some things you can pause and wait, breathe, and think. Some things require immediate reaction, but if you're training your mind, then your immediate reactions, again, won't be as just all over the place. Regulate your body first. So the first way you can do that also is to regulate your body. Sometimes your body needs attention before your mind does. So sometimes your body needs attention before your mind does, which means get plenty of rest, drink that water, get sunlight and walk around. I'm a huge advocate for rest. There's a lot of people that feel like they don't need sleep, but I think that we all should get at least some rest. Even if it's 2 hours, an hour nap, however you feel, get some rest, okay? So a regulated body creates a regulated mind.